Hi, welcome to Professor Kev Show. I got my friends with us from Blinkling today. Good afternoon. Actually, good evening to all of you. How you doing today?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
Nice.
sir.
Good. So what about you?
I just living the dream. So why don't we start at the beginning? As always, ladies first. Introduce yourself, and then we'll talk a little bit about Blinkling.
Hello, sir. I am Ayantika Mukherjee, the Managing Director of BlinkLink. I manage our outreach and marketing, connecting people and spreading the word about BlinkLink so that we can empower individuals and help the people who have lost their sense of independence regain that.
Awesome.
Hello, sir. I'm Nirmalkar. I'm the founder and the current CEO of BlinkLink, and I'm passionate about robotics and researching about artificial intelligence as of now.
Uh, Hello, sir. Hi, I'm Aishwar Mishra. First of all, thank you, sir, for inviting us.
Of course.
My role is to manage finances, ensuring our ideas to sustainably and teamwork to use. Let's talk about the journey, sir. We started with a small project, like a simple, surreal, elderly project. Like we took these ideas to several colleges around our cities to provide us more ideas to use it. And then this project has been selected in IIT Delhi, the top college of India, and we never look back.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about this because it's blowing my mind. Let's just be upfront about this. So through the use of a blink, I can control devices in my home.
Yeah,
What?
surely, sir. Yeah.
How?
Yeah, so basically, we provide you with a model that you can attach it to your eyeglasses. So currently, right here,
Yeah.
I have the latest iteration of our module. So here's a small module that you can see. So it might be, maybe even smaller in the future. But for now, we are actually using this strapped on acrylic piece with some PCBs and all. What it actually does, it actually uses the principles of electric fields and all to actually detect the blinks from your eye, and then using the data that we have collected from your blinks, we feed it into an AI machine, and then using some algorithms, we are actually able to identify which device you want to turn on, or if you are involuntary blinking involuntarily, or you are blinking voluntarily. So there are a lot of sensors that have been put into our model that actually help to reach the outcome.
It's really amazing because I know when my dad was alive, he would often struggle with the TV. We got him a really nice fancy TV with a very, lot of buttons on the
Yeah.
remote. And he'd be like, and he'd get mad. He's like, I can't turn on the TV. I look at your device. I'm like, Dad, just look at it and blink and it will turn on.
Yeah, sure. This
That's
is also an
amazing.
inspiration for us, you can say. So our grandparents actually live a lot far away from us. So we are always concerned how would they, operate their appliances if they need to. Suppose if they want to turn on a light, they have to get up from their places, and then it actually creates a lot of problems for them. Suppose knee pains and all of that. So we thought, hey, let's make a device that can actually solve their problems. And then we thought of making the technology as simple, uh, and that they don't have to learn a new language to just operate their appliances. So that's how we came up with BlinkLink. So Ayantika would explain the concept of our inspiration further.
Okay.
Well, when we first came up with the idea of BlinkLink, it was deeply personal. I have grandparents who live far away, and I totally relate with Om. Like, I saw the firsthand and how the struggles they were facing. Like, technologies nowadays were actually meant to make our lives easier, but when we actually look through it, they are either too complex to use or either too expensive. And that's where BlinkLink steps in with the simplest of technology. And I'll add two more advantages that for especially the elderly people, we are planning to add fall detection for the people who live alone. So like
Yeah.
even my grandparents live far off. So there's a fall detection system that detects if the person is in any danger, and it will simply send a notification to you. And the biggest advantage of BlinkLink is we don't need any training because blinking is something that comes naturally to people. So we don't have to train people that okay, you'll have to speak this to get this. You'll simply have to blink and everything is in your hands.
That's
Yeah, so
amazing.
we actually, thought of this problem that, in India, the elderly people here actually are not that literate to, give voice commands to voice assistants like Alexa. So we thought, let's keep this simple. And then we were actually, brainstorming about this. So we came up with this idea. Hey, we can use something as simple as in Blink. So why not use that? So that's how we came up with the name and then with the product Blink Link.
Because you made
Exactly.
a
And we
great
have
point
poured our
earlier.
heart into this.
You made a great point earlier because a
And
lot of
that's
people
why,
think just use Amazon Alexa. Well, not everyone can afford
yeah,
that, or not everyone's
Yeah.
comfortable
So
using
in
that type of
India,
technology.
most of the population here actually cannot afford, home appliances that are related to Alexa too. So in India, it actually costs around 5,000 rupees, which is a huge amount here for a middle class family. So we actually, took this problem into consideration too while making BlinkLink. So our module actually costs less than $10 to actually, manufacture. So we are actually trying to keep the manufacturing cost as low as possible so that it is more reachable to the people out there, not just in India but in other developing countries also. Let's suppose take Kenya or maybe Zimbabwe, most of the African countries that have not developed yet, but they need this kind of solution.
Makes sense. So crystal ball time. What's the future hold for the company? Where are we going with this idea?
um, okay.
Looking ahead, we know that BlinkLink has the potential to grow in exciting ways. We are not stopping just controlling home appliances, but we are exploring new appliances so that we can implement BlinkLink not only in our private spaces, but in public spaces as well.
Yeah, so we
I
are
would
actually
like to add some more also. Like we are thinking to add a new technology called EEG, electroencephalography, to give a good technology and a great sense to control the appliances.
Yeah, so it would be crazy if you are able to control your appliances using just your thoughts. Suppose hey, I want to watch some news in the TV. I can just think about that, and it will just turn on the TV and then set the channel to that news channel. So it would be even more easier for the people to use our appliances. So use our device. Yeah.
That's amazing. So what's the best way for people to reach out to you? How can I learn more, my friends?
Yeah, so you can you can say we are actually trying to reach more people out there. So we are actually looking forward to collaborate with hospitals and old age homes in our locality right now. Currently, we have tested our product with more than 10 individuals. So let's see what happens in the future.
Awesome.
Well, Link is definitely now in the developing stage, and we are looking forward to make it more advanced so that it is in its perfect form. So ultimately, our goal is to create a more balanced approach by blending nonprofit initiatives with premium offerings, so that in the end, it's about making a real difference, so that we can impact a huge population, whether it's of India or abroad, and we'll try to give back to the community and push the boundaries of technology.
Awesome.
And that's why we have a trade line. Enabling can change the life.
I appreciate y'all taking a few minutes out of your night to come on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
Thank you so
sir.
much, sir.